Hi there everyone, how are you all doing? I'm doing fantastic. Today I'll be talking about a fragrance from the house of Beardo. I have with me Beardo Mafia. This is a brand that is originated in India. So Mafia is the fragrance that I'm going to talk about today. This is eau de parfum concentration 50 ml juice. See? Simple packaging. Now, this is the bottle. You see this black and red color gradient. You can see the juice. So Mafia written here, eau de parfum 50 ml written here. See? This is the Beardo logo. So the bottle looks okay. You get this flimsy type of plasticky cap that sits into position, and this is the atomizer. I have the dry down of this fragrance here. Let me spray this. See, atomizer is okay, no complaints. So this fragrance, Beardo Mafia, some will say that this is a clone of Eros, Versace Eros. I'm gonna say otherwise. This is not a straight up clone of Eros, but this is probably inspired by fragrances that contains the apple note on the top. Okay, especially Versace Eros, YSL YEDP, that type of fragrances, but not a direct clone of any particular fragrance. This has its own character. So smell, let's describe the smell first. Let me read out the notes to you. This fragrance contains lemon right at the top, then the mid contains violet, apple and patchouli, and the base contains amber and woods. That's it. So this fragrance, the smell, right out of the bat, this one on top feels like a citrusy fruity fragrance. In fact, this is a citrusy fruity fragrance and very fruity. Yes, this Indian origin fragrances, especially like this one, you get this synthetic burst, but you have to actually let it dry down. It is what it is. There will be synthetic bursts, no problem, no issues from my side. I know these are actually affordable fragrances and you have to give it some time. You can't expect this to be realistic. These fragrances are not going to be realistic. There will be synthetic vibes, but this one goes away after 30 seconds to 40 seconds, and the alcoholic blast will go away, and you get this lemony touch. You get this citrusy zest from the lemon and this fruitiness from the apple. Imagine apple and lemon mixing together, you get this citrusy fruity punch. This is like a cocktail. You get this extremely dominant apple, very fruity fragrance with slight bit of citrusy tone, but more fruity. Okay, when this one starts to dry down showcases this woody ambery base. This is a fairly simple fragrance, not much transition. This one is kind of linear on my skin and clothing, but when this one actually dries down, I get this woody ambery base, very ambery. So amped up sweetness, the ambery base with this apple tone up top. Imagine this as this apple shampoo type of ambery fragrance. Okay, yes, I get this apple shampoo type of vibes in this one. So you get this citrusy top with this extremely dominant fruity apple with slight hint of earthiness, probably coming from the patchouli, but this is more fruity and ambery. Especially in the base, you get this ambery woody base. So very ambery, sweet, still carrying the sweetness. So overall, a sweet fragrance, a fruity fragrance, an ambery fragrance. Okay, so that's the smell. Performance wise, performance, I got 3 hours of very good lasting, 3 hours to 4 hours of lasting, but for 3 hours this one was there on my skin and clothing. So projection wise, projection is more or less 45 minutes to 1 hour. I'm gonna say 1 hour of decent projection. This is what actually is good about this fragrance. The first 1 hour, this creates a beautiful scent trail. I was continuously getting the wafts, and I also got compliments wearing this fragrance. Yes, from my first two trials, especially the first trial, I got compliments from two people actually. So this is a fruity, fresh, fruity, ambery fragrance. Okay, so has this crowd pleaser type of DNA. So if you try to nitpick, yes, this is synthetic up top. Let it dry down, then this becomes okay. These are affordable fragrances. So yeah, this is Beardo Mafia. I talked about the performance and the smell. Occasion wise, to me, this is an all year round fragrance, especially in Bangladeshi weather condition, in Indian weather condition, especially in the subcontinent weather condition. I think this will work all year round. But many people, those who don't like the sweetness, might love to use this in winter season. So for me, this is an all year round fragrance. The sweetness is there, the fruitiness is there from the apple. So if you love apple type of fragrances, especially like those Versace Eros, YSLY EDP, there are many different fragrances that contains the apple top note. Okay, this has the vibe of those apple type of fragrances, but not a clone. This has its own character. The pricing, I'm not sure about the pricing because I got this as a gift. Thank you, Riaz, for the gift. Now, occasion wise, you can use this whenever, however you want. No problems. You can use this casually with your friends. When you're going out with your loved ones, you can use this formally. This is inoffensive. I find this to be inoffensive. This is a crowd puller type of fragrance, especially in the crowd. There will be people actually who will notice this fragrance, and chances are you're gonna garner compliments. I did. So decent fragrance from Beardo Mafia. I know the name Mafia doesn't go with the smell. I was actually hoping something leathery, something spicy, but this is fruity. So the name doesn't go with the smell, but it is what it is. They made the fragrance. I'm using it. I'm just reviewing it for you guys. Okay. So overall, decent fragrance from Beardo. Beardo Mafia is the fragrance I talked about today. Let me know how you like it, if you have used it, and if you haven't, I hope this video will help you guys discover my perspective about this particular fragrance. That's it for today. I'll see you guys next time with another fragrance review. Do join my Facebook group, Fragrance Fanatics of Bangladesh. Also, subscribe to my channel. Your subscription means a lot. Your support means a lot. So take care, everyone. Peace.